The state of Texas sues Chaturbate for $1.78 million. Alex Hormozi reveals the secret to generating obscene wealth, and a very interesting fact about the OFM community and their desire to create content. These stories and more coming up today in the Simp Hunters Daily Digest for June 16th, 2024. I am your host, everybody's favorite OnlyFans management guru on YouTube in Miami, who's 40 years old. Yala Poppy, it is me, and I'm going to give you these stories and more on our super sexy show today. Our top story today, Chaturbate was hit with an almost $2 million lawsuit from the state of Texas. For what, you may ask? Well, it was for not age verifying their users. Now, when I heard this originally, I was like, what do you mean they don't age verify their users? Don't you have to do an ID check to make content on Chaturbate? That's what I thought originally. However, after realizing this, I realized that it's for the users, the end users, like the customers, the simps on Chaturbate. You have to age verify the simps. And Chaturbate did not do this, and Texas hit them with a lawsuit. Other companies, I think Pornhub and maybe XHamster, they refused to comply with this age verification and stopped providing service to certain states. However, Chaturbate, I guess, decided to not stop their service to Texas. Texas is a very big market, huge population, lots of money floating around in Texas as well. They probably did the math and decided that it would be better to settle, which they did for $675,000. They settled out of court, and presumably they will be age verifying their users from now on. Our next story is there is a very hot Asian model for sale in the model marketplace. I have personally never worked with an Asian model, but many people have, and they talk about it like it's just the best thing ever. It's so easy to make money with them. Guys, I don't know, guys who like Asian girls, they just have a lot of expendable income and they spend it stupidly. There's not a lot of Asian girls who do OnlyFans. I mean, there are some, of course, but I guess maybe nerdy, dorky guys, they also have money and they also like Asian girls and they simp super hard for them. This girl is also American, by the way. She's brand new. Actually, I think she does have an OnlyFans account with some pre-fans. She's got 4 or 5K on her social media. So, definitely a lot of potential there. I know Goodnight John said the other day that he can fucking scale an Asian girl to 50K a month in a couple months. So, if you've got that sauce as well, or if you've got some variation of that sauce, might be worth checking her out. Our next story, Alex Hormozi teaches how to become filthy rich. This is a reel that I saw from Alex Hormozi. He's one of the few people that I follow on Instagram. I recently unfollowed everybody from Instagram. Pretty much everybody except for some influencers who I find inspiring and some people who live in Miami that I know in real life, and I would have to explain to them why I unfollowed them. It would just be weird. So this reel by Alex Hormozi, I will link to it down below, but I will tell you the punchline right now. And what he says is, if you want to become filthy rich, obscenely rich, then what you have to do is sell stuff that people keep buying. The example that he gave was insurance. Insurance has a 98, I think, percent renewal rate, meaning that people who buy insurance will renew it 98% of the time. It's a great business model. It's an amazing business model. And when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, that's genius. What is there in OFM that people do not stop buying? What is a subscription that somebody will have that they will just have forever, right? Now, I sell proxies. I can tell you that's not the case. People cancel their proxies all the time. Models maybe, but that's a one-time purchase. I think models will always be a thing, but what is the OFM version of that? Internet? What even is it? There isn't really anything like that I can think of. If you can think of something, let me know. Drop me a comment. I would be curious to hear your thoughts. Our next story tonight is a web forum, for how to improve your game with women. Doesn't have anything to do with OFM, I know, but I think that indirectly it does have something to do with OFM because you are improving your skills talking to women. And as you know, most OnlyFans models are women. And so if you improve your skills talking to women, then one could make the argument that you will improve your agency as well. And I mean, look, we're all men. Probably most of us are straight. And we like girls. And like, would you not be interested in a forum where there's guys on there talking about what they've done, what's worked, what hasn't worked? There's guys on there that have a lot of experience. The site is run by this guy, Chase Amonte. Is that right? Anyway, he's been around in the pickup industry for a very long time. He's got a lot of very good posts on his blog. He's an OG of the pickup game. And there's a lot of good info on there. So if you're interested in it, go have a stalk, have a browse, and if you want to participate, go make an account and start fucking posting. And our final story this evening is a poll, results from a poll about OFM professionals and their desire to create content. So this is actually a poll that I created a couple months back. And I posed the question, do you have any desire to create content? And then in parentheses, I asked OFM or otherwise. Now, in retrospect, I should have been more specific about what type of content they wanted to create, because maybe they wanted to create adult content. Maybe they wanted to fucking have a cooking show. Maybe they wanted to do OFM content. Like, what kind of content? However, the results of the poll, 80 people had voted, and the results were split almost down the middle, which I found surprising because I had figured that most people did not want to create content, that it's like a rare thing that somebody wants to make content because so few people do it. However, what it seems to be is that many people want to create content, but very few people do. So split down the middle, that means almost 40 people who want to create content, but we're not creating content out of the poll. And I thought that was very interesting. So what does that say? Well, it says that there's a lot of OFM people who are too afraid to make content. And I don't want, I'm not criticizing or anything, but like, why else would you not create content? Oh, I don't have time. Come on, bro. You have time. I know you have time. Let's be real. Cool. So if you want to see the updated results of that poll, click the link down below and then go vote and you will be able to see the updated results. Cool. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you coming here. Be sure to drop me a comment if you have anything to say. Like the video, subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you in the next one.